Alrighty. Welcome to the stream, people. Give me just 1 second and we will be getting going here. Now, I'm just quickly trying to make sure everyone is coming in here really quickly. We're good. Let me know how the audio is. I think it might be a little loud. Just let me know. Not my audio, but the actual, like, the actual game audio. So let me know. Let me make sure I have everything for the YouTubes as well. I don't need that going. Thank you. Okay. Create a post. What's up? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. All right. We got our notifications out. Beautiful. So bring her down. All right. Let's go and get started. Don't got a lot of time here. So we're going to go ahead. We're not going to make this quick, of course, but we're going to make this efficient. Now, here's how this works. As you can see on the screen right now, we have Balatro, which is our poker side of this challenge. All right. So the goal is we're going to go into one run. I haven't played Balatro in a minute, so if I screw up, that's going to be tough for me. But if I remember how to do this, we're going to cook today. I love this game a lot. I just haven't had the chance to play it recently. So here is the goal. I'm going to switch scenes here and you're going to understand everything. So as you can see on your screen right now, we have Dokkan Battle, we have a Google Doc spreadsheet on the side, and we have this entire tier list of things. How it's going to work is we are going to take whatever we do from, let's just say, that run, right? So each ante gives you $5, right? No endless, clearly. But so if you complete 8 antes, you get $40. And whatever money you have at the end will count towards your amount to do it. You could see on the left, that is the entire amount of units you can do. So there is from $1 to $10. Of course, the further down you go, the more units are at each tier. At the very top, you have $10 and $9. $10 having Gochita, the blues, and Omega. 9 having the gold and Frieza, Gochita, the Rose, and the Super Saiyan 4s. So yeah, that's going to be your top tier guys, and you go further down, of course, and you get more options with less money, trying to craft the best teams possible. And also you see, though, for each ante we complete, that is the fight we have to fight. So we're not fighting, we don't have to fight all 8, but like if you make it to ante 5, I have to battle special battle G4, right? So it's going to get more difficult the more I complete, but of course, the more I complete, the more options I have. So it allows for some kind of balancing act. Of course, the final ante is going to be the hardest fight in the game with special battle Rose Masu. So you would imagine I should have a lot of options opened if we get to that final stage, but that is the goal. Now, the earlier I lose, that means I have less options, but also I have to take on, some of these tougher fights with the Red Zone, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, especially Red Zone, Super Saiyan Blue Goku. If we get to only ante 2, no festival midstream, I'm not doing a 5-hour stream. What are you talking about? You're insane. So if we get to the Super Saiyan Blue Goku, right, you're not going to have a lot of options in terms of who you're going to choose. And Super Saiyan Blue Goku is a tricky fight. So that is what's going to be very interesting in terms of all of this. So yeah, I mean, that is the goal. So we're going to start with Balatro. We're going to switch on over into Dokkan with the money we earned from our performance in Balatro, and we will go from there. So let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty. Again, I have not played Balatro in a minute, so the goal is to cook. I love the green deck. It's you can see I've won with this green deck before. I just love having an excess amount of money. We're just gonna do the white stake. We'll come back and do some other stakes at another time if you guys want. If you like this idea, maybe we increase the money we get if we do a different stake. But today we're just gonna do the white stake just so have the best chance of winning clearly. Especially for my first time playing Balatro in probably a month, maybe a little bit more. This is going to be very, very interesting. So let's go and get started. Yeah, we're just gonna play this blind. I don't think there's a reason not to. Now, the good thing is you can go here and see like, okay, what levels of things do I have? Like, is everything level 1? I usually like to go for things like full house. 4 of a kind is another good one. I love 4 of a kind, leveling that one up. Pairs, all right. 2 pairs, also one I like, but usually the kinds, the 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, are usually the ones I like to go ahead and get those up, because generally more times than not, I'm going to be able to get those. So, all right. So to start, we have a 2 of a kind, but that's kind of useless. So if you see in the left corner, for those who haven't played Blotter before, we have 4 hands and 3 discards to get to 300 points. So we only are able to refresh our hand 3 times in this specific blind, which makes this interesting. Now, if we want to go for something like a 7, 8, 9, 10 Jack Queen, we could. And I think actually that's what we're going to do here. We're going to discard, try to see if we can get that. We don't, but we do get the 8, 8. We can go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for a straight. I think that's what you want to do here. So we're going to go there, get some higher numbers here too, just to get on that. Gets us at 280 already. This is great. All right. And now, since we've already basically won this hand, well, okay, hold up. We're gonna have to, let's go ahead and get some discarding here really quickly. I mean, I could probably win off a double queen, but I mean, I should be able to, right? Yeah, we'll just win off a double queen. That's fine. All right, so we got 340 already. Not too bad, not too bad. So we're gonna see the money in this hand. You see how everything is gonna come to play. So we get a little bit of money there. I get $2 for each hand remaining, $1 for each discard remaining, and then it's all going to tell us to $8. Plus, we get to do stuff with it. So this is where the challenge gets interesting, right? Because you want to save money for the run at the very end, but at the same time, you want to make sure that you can keep the run going by spending money. So there's this weird balance of where you're going to have to save money to continue going, spend money to keep going and save money for the Dokkan run. That's where things get interesting here. So we can upgrade full house, we can upgrade flush, joker cards, voucher, get a permanent gain 1 discard each round. That's pretty good, but I do want to get something a little better. Let's get a joker. Let's go and just buy a joker this round. So we got each played ace, 2, 3, 5, or 8 gives 8 multi. That's incredible. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and grab that. It's an incredible card early on. And then I think we'll just grab full house. Yeah, okay. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and crush this. We're gonna use it, level up our full house to level 2. Sweet. For those who don't know the full house, it says 3 of one number and 2 of a number, 2 of another one, and that's going to be your full house. So right now we have Jack Queen or Jack King Ace 2. So let's go ahead and just kind of discard these and let's see if we can get a queen. We do. So Jack Queen King Ace 2. That's not how this works. Okay, so I'll just do 10 then. All right. So that's gonna be plus 8 ante because of the new card we just got. That's going to make this an easy win right away. That's an amazing card to get this early, by the way. That's incredible. It's exactly what you're looking for here. We're going to rack up so much money early that even if we do end up losing early somehow, this is going to be a lot of money. All right. Plus 20 multi per, and then you lose it. Face cards give you 30 chips. That's insane early on. That still exists. We can get the discard now. That could be useful later on. Let's just grab it. Again, the whole goal is to try to get this, keep us in the game as long as possible. And we have a kit that allows us to make a lot of money. So, all right, here's our first blind. We lose 1 hand size, which actually the extra discard is going to help out a ton here. 8, 9. So we go here, we go here. Let's go discard one of those. So Jack, Queen, don't love that. We're really looking for a 10, honestly. We're really looking for a 10 here. And we didn't get it. I mean, we can discard the ace too. We don't really need it. We're really looking for a 10 that we're just not getting. All right, this is our last discard. We need a 10. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It's amazing. Okay, yeah, let's just go for the straight. Face cards are going to give us that extra 30 chips. That's going to bring us, that should win the game, right? Yeah, 676. That's awesome. No discards is going to suck, but yeah. What's up? How you doing, man? Well, I will explain the rules again as we go on, yikes, I promise. But essentially, our performance in Balatro is going to influence what happens in Dokkan. We will get to that again. I will explain it later on, but if I keep explaining it, I probably should have made it a command, which would have made it easier, but it is what it is. Gains $3 sell value at the end of round, and it's foil. Holy crap, we need that thing. That's incredible for this specific challenge. This is amazing. That is awesome. Let's just go for planet cards. Let's see what we got here. So a straight, 4 of a kind. Let's go for straight. We've been going for straights the entire time. So let's just go for it, right? All right, next round. So we almost have actually we do have a full house, and we've already leveled up our full house. That's gonna be great. Let's just go for that. Face cards are going to give us that extra 30. Okay, I forgot so it's every 2, 3, 5, or 8. Okay, 2, 3, 5, or 8 in ace. Now things sells for 6. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be great for us at the end of this. 13 bucks, huge. All right. For each king or clubs ×2 multi-card changes every round. Not my favorite. Every face cards have a chance to give you $2 when scored. Not probably a card I would normally buy, but once again, for the challenge, it kind of makes sense to get. And we'll grab this as well. More planet cards are going to keep us alive. 2 pair, no. Straight flush, no. Let's go for full house again. It's gonna keep us. That's gonna give us some good stuff there. All right, moving on. Let's go. Well, that's full house, and that's gonna be face cards, and that's gonna be a huge money, man. That's gonna be so good. And the extra $2, nice, and another $2 again, and the multi. Oh, this is what you love to see. This is what you love to see early on. Oh, what a system we have on this one. Incredible. That is what you love to see this early. Yeah, that's amazing. Okay. We are overflowing with money. Every played card counts in scoring. I mean, free reroll's good and shot, but not what I care for here. Let's open a buffoon pack. Let's see if we get something that's good here. So retrigger all played cards in final hand. Copies Joker's ability to the right. So we're definitely gonna pick that up, and then we're gonna move it to here. This is to the right, so we're gonna move it here so we can get plus 16 multi, which is gonna be great. Yeah, I'll just go to the next round. I was gonna reroll, but I think we're okay. I don't want to waste money the way we don't need to waste, you know. 1 in 7 cards gets drawn face down. I mean, these are higher value cards. It's just hard to know what they are. But these 8s do give us something, so we're gonna actually just discard all of that. We could play a 2 pair with a, yeah, we're actually gonna run 2 pair here, and it's not the most ideal thing in the world, but here's why. Look how much ante we're gonna get on this 2 pair. So we're at 10, 18, and then we're gonna get to 34, and then we're gonna get to 50, and then we're gonna get to 66, and then you get the 50 chips. Ends the round off of a 2 pair. Yeah, this is gonna be an amazing deck. Incredible. All right, what is this? Joker gains +1 multi per consecutive hand played without a face card. And it's negative, which means you get another Joker spot. Face cards give +5 multi when scored. So we're gonna sell this because this is just the same card but better. So we're gonna sell this. We're gonna buy this. We're gonna buy this as well. I mean, these kind of work a little differently, but you kind of only want this here for the extra whatchamacallit, the extra Joker spot. What's up, Nova? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Pair, I'm never gonna run pair, but 4 of a kind is likely. Flush, I mean, we're not gonna see flush that often, I don't think. Actually, these all suck, I'll be real. I think pair is probably the best one you want to go for. It's a simple one, but at least... So, Nova, we're playing Balatro. This is the poker part of the Dokkan Battle challenge. I will explain it again once we get into the Dokkan part of this challenge. So, essentially, all you need to know is -1 ante, -1 hand each round. I don't really love that. Okay, let's go. But yeah, so essentially it's just how well I do in Balatro is gonna end up being how much we get inside of Dokkan. Now, we did just get this card where it says do not use face cards. I understand that, but I'm gonna use face cards. Reason for that, we're gonna cook on this turn. So you're gonna get the 2 money, another multi, we're gonna get that, another multi, then more multi, grab that, more multi. That's gonna get us out of here with 4,200. Awesome. Easy money. Easy money. If you lose, you have to use Batman. I should have made him like a free card. That'd been fun. All right, what's the Joker do? Prevents death if chips scored are at least 25% of required chips. Self-destructs. Interesting. Okay. We're actually gonna grab the Spectral pack and the Planet pack, I think. We're gonna grab both. So, converts all cards to a single random rank. -1 hand size. Now, when it means ranked, does that mean... Oh, to a single suit. Let's do that. Let's change this. Oh, right. Are you teaching me how to play poker? Absolutely. You're watching poker happen right in front of you. That's going to be great for flushes. Changing everything to hearts is allowing us to get exactly what we want for flushes, which is going to make us great. Now, straight flushes here. Is there a regular flush? There's not. Is there 2 pair? 2 pair, I'm definitely always going to upgrade 2 pair. This is really my go-to. You do know I'm 14, right? So what? There's free poker online. All right, next round. We have tons of money right now. A good start. So 7s don't count towards this, right? No, it's only that. So we can run 2 pair again. This should get us through anyways. This is the beauty of upgrading 2 pair and having... What do you mean, so what? I'm not teaching you anything. You just happen to be in a stream about poker. That's not my fault. 45 and the extra 50 gives us 5,200. Beautiful. Now, we do need more chips. We are going to need something to help us generate more chips for sure. I think eventually we're just going to get rid of this card because it's great for generating money early, but we're not going to need it for too much longer. +20 multi if played contains... Wait, if played hand contains 3 or fewer cards. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, we could sell this now, right? And then we grab... This Joker gains +1 multi for every multi card. That's pretty good too, actually. But this one already gives us +10 multi. But this is a multiplicative multi. I don't know how OP our tarot cards. They're pretty strong. We're gonna grab this, I think, because we're gonna use a lot of planet cards. Let's grab this. So we got enhances to a stone card, to multi cards, and we're gonna make those. We're gonna make sure these cards that are this. So we want it to be a 2 and a 3. We want these to become the multi cards. Beautiful. Those are gonna give us +4 multi when we use them, which already get a ton of multi when you use them anyways. We're gonna re-roll here. All right, well, next round. That was garbage. All right, here we go. First hand is drawn upside down. I refuse to play upside down hands. You didn't even look at what the other cards did. I did. They sucked. 10, Jack, Queen, King. We're gonna discard these. Okay. Running out of discards, but that's okay. We got full house on Jacks. But that won't get us anything. Oh, wait, it will. Okay, good. All right, we're good. We're chilling. As long as the 5s are apart, he's just that good, I guess. I'm just that quick with it. That's all I can say. This card is really just here for funsies. If I ever have a turn where I'm just not using face cards, it's going to be here for that reason. But otherwise, there's not really a need for that card to be here. I do not understand crap. There's a lot going on, I promise you. Essentially, this card copies whatever happens to the right. This card gives you a thing called +8 multi. If you consider it Dokkan terms, it's basically a multiplicative stat based on the 8. Then this gives you money, that doesn't matter, but it gives you chips, which are the initial value of every card. This card gets +5 multi, again, multiplicative thing. And then more multiplicative and super multiplicative. It's hard to explain, but it's just better to watch and have fun. All right, so this card gets stuff for planet cards, so we're just gonna buy and use a planet card just to upgrade our Joker. Plus having higher multi anyways is just nice to have. We're gonna buy a Celestial pack to get more multi. High card, no. 2-pair, yes. And full house. Let's go 2-pair. I probably should have went full house there, but I do think getting 2-pair up is also very crucial here. Arcana, more tarot. Let's grab this as well. All right, so we have destroy cards, change to lucky cards, creates a last. Yeah, let's use this. We need more planet cards in our lives. Sweet. So we're already on ante 4, which means we're doing really good this run. I mean, in terms of, you know, this, it's probably like, you're only midway through. But in terms of the Dokkan challenge, this is pretty good. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8. It's almost a flush too. Let's go ahead and try to get a flush. We can, Are these daily streams or some? I have no clue when they happen. For the most part, they're daily, but it's kind of hard to say. I have a stream schedule I post all the time, so if you usually follow that, you'll be able to catch me. There's so many hearts, and I can't use any of them, man. If I use 2-pair, it's not going to do that much for me. I mean, it will, but I bet your account on this go all in. I think I'll pass. All right, we'll go full house on this. Yeah. All right, so the 5's gonna give us some multi here, and then this is gonna give us some multi here as well. And then we're gonna get chips, and then we're gonna get the extra multis from all of this. Beautiful. All right. How much is the egg price? It's $24. Oh my gosh, the egg is $24. We have a giant money nuke to use at the end of this. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be great. Adds a stone card to the deck. I don't really need that. I don't really need that either. We definitely need some more planet cards though. 4 of a kind, straight, flush. Let's go flush. We're definitely getting to the point where flushes can be usable here due to that one where we change all to a certain suit. We're also going to use this tarot card as well. So we have doubles money. That's insane. Glass card is pretty good too. Or we can get a bonus. We're actually going to change these into bonus cards. Yeah. What does a bus stop card do? This one is interesting because it kind of is useless for us. But what this card does is every time I don't use a face card, it gives me 0.1, a +1 multi, which again is just more multiplicative stuff. But it also is a negative, which means I can just basically have it for free without it affecting, like without it, I would only be able to run 5 Jokers anyways. But since I have it, it's basically a free card spot. It doesn't really help me out, but it doesn't hurt me from having it either. So like, for example, that hand, when I didn't use face cards, it actually helped me out because I technically didn't need it, but it still helps out. So we're at 9, 10, queen. We're probably going to get rid of these. If we can get 10, 10, 2, 2. Yeah, let's do that. 2-pair. We have a lot going on here. You're using this card, or are you dim-witted? I mean, it's free. There's not really a reason not to use it. I know I'm using face cards like crazy, but there's not really a reason not to use it. Plus, again, like you saw there, I didn't use face cards again, and it allowed me to get more stuff. Awesome. All right. +1 multi per hand played, -1 multi per discard. Interesting. Choose one of 2 Joker cards. It doesn't really work because bro could have chosen Wheel of Fortune and he just chose that. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, 3 of a kind, 2 pair, full house. Let's go 2 pair again. 2 pair is pretty useless, but if you keep leveling it up, it actually ends up being a lot pretty powerful. So as long as we keep doing that, we'll be all right. Reroll. 2 pair again, absolutely. And then, no, that's fine. All right, next round. I will absolutely not do that. So face cards are debuffed. So anyways, we don't, as you saw here, we do not want to even use face cards in this one. So that's actually gonna make us do pretty well here. All right, so far we have absolutely nothing. We could go for 2 card. Let's go for the ones that don't help us score anything, which are these late ones. All right, here we go. Yeah, 2 pair with those. This should be an almost. It was not funny. Nova, I can't believe you would say something so immature. How dare you say that in my chat? I'm joking, by the way. I don't really care. All right. There's 25,000 off of a 2 pair. This is the reason why you level up 2 pair. 2 pair could be ridiculous. If you get this thing maxed out, it is incredible. Absolutely incredible. A 14 Russian. What do you think? I care what I say? No, I don't think you do, which is fine. So we have more. Oh, absolutely buy this. Extra hand size. It's perfect. Now we're gonna buy this cheaper one and keep the money we have going. So can I swear? I don't know. Whatever Nightbot allows, brother. If Nightbot doesn't care, then I don't care. You know what I'm saying? All right. Once again, we can go. Well, actually, no, we can't because it's the 4 and 7 don't help us at all here. So the 6 does that, right? No, these don't help us. This whole hand sucks. This whole hand's awful. All right, so let's get rid of all of this junk right here. Okay, so now we have 9, 10. Oh, beautiful. Go for the straight. We do lose the reset on that, which sucks, but we get the +5 multi anyways, which is going to help us out a ton. Still doesn't win us the hand though, because again, none of that was actually what we want. And his hand's not good. I will tell you that for sure. 2, 3. The 5s will help. We could just run this. We'll just shoot this forward on the 2 pair. That should be fine. You chose poker over Russian roulette and buckshot roulette. What? What are you talking about? Value up. What's the egg's value? 33. Yeah, that's incredible. That egg is going to be so valuable at the end. We're just going to just have so much money. Okay. Banana's always fun. 1 in 6 chance it blows up at +15. That's peak. Jumbo, aren't these the same? Yeah, they are. Okay. Out of all streams that you could do, all you could do, you had to gamble. Absolutely. Isn't that what Dokkan's all about? It's about gambling. Gives me more multi cards. Yeah, I think we just do that. I think we just try to get our multi as high as possible. I think that's gonna be the most important thing to do, especially the cards that we already have. I think that makes more sense here. Doubles max money. Yeah, let's double the max amount of money, guys. Oh my gosh, we have so much money. All right, and then we're gonna upgrade our pair. I am coming with the expectation we're gotcha game addicts. Absolutely correct. You are correct. +3 multi for each Joker. +18 multi. That's the thing is, if we get rid of this, we'd have to get rid of this. This gives 50 chips. I feel like that's too valuable. +3 multi. I don't really think that's that valuable. Buy this. This Joker gains 25 multi. Hold on. Done. For each card sold. Resets with boss blind is defeated. Okay, so that's not incredible either. All right, that's fine. And I'm like, the truth is constantly screaming at you. That seems about right. All right, so now we're at a really decent amount. If we do this and run the face cards, we just win off of this. I don't see how we don't. I really want to get rid of that bust card, but I don't really know how I'm gonna do that. There's no flush here. What are you talking about? There's absolutely no flush. Awesome. All right. Plus 30 chips for each discard remaining. So that would be better than this, hypothetically, because if I have 4 discards, that'd be 120 chips. If I have 3 discards, it's still 90. I think we finally sell the egg. I think the egg has done its justice. I think it's done its time. All right, so this one is increases rank, enhances 1 to stone. Okay. Let's upgrade flush. And then honestly with red's a little, I think it might. Okay. We could get playing cards, but I don't really want to do that. Garbage. All right, well, I'm not wasting money just to waste money. Base chips and multi, and okay, that's not an issue. We could run full house when this stays in the hand. So like cards like these are gonna be great into a steel card because we're never going to use cards like this. Like I don't have any reason to use a 7. Increases the rank of 2 cards. We'll hold on to that. All right, let's run full house here. That's fine. Not even an issue. Not even an issue. Yeah. Nice. Trust me, wasting money is the goal. That's the goal of life, right? Just waste all the money you make. If first search card of round has only 1 card, destroy and earn 3. I don't think there's a reason to do that. Rerolls cost $2 less. I think that's a pretty decent card to get. Reroll. Oh, I did not hit reroll. I definitely hit next round. Tough. All right. So we want to increase the rank of 2 cards. And those 2 cards will be these. All right, so now we have 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King. Face multi, face multi, face multi. Not gonna get us out of this round, that's fine. All right. This will though. Another full house. And the great thing about it now is we have the multi. We'll take that, the extra, and that. Perfect. 21,000. See, if you guys want to waste money, there is a little Super Baby 2 image under my alerts or in my Twitch homepage that you could feel free to waste all the money you want on. 2 pair, get that. These are useless. Another planet card though, that's gonna be great. 3 of a kind, full house. Let's do full house. Bro's telling us to you. You're telling me to waste money. I'm telling you to say. I mean, I think it's fair. Buy and use. Yeah. Upgrade the level of the first discarded poker hand each round. I don't understand the point of that because called bankruptcy. I don't understand the purpose of this because it's like I don't want to upgrade unless we intentionally use it as such. But again, I don't really know what we get rid of, so it doesn't make sense to me. And then another gives a total sell value. Okay. Sweet. All right, next round. Back to $50. I am not Indian, by the way. Which is an interesting question, but whatever. All right. These 8s we're gonna upgrade to bonus cards. Sweet. We're gonna bring that to 2 pair. Get the +5 multi on these. +8 multi on those. Yep, that's how you do it. 69,000 damage. That's, I guess, score. I don't know why I said damage. Makes life so much better. We're making so much money in this round. It's crazy. Each played card with Heartsuit gives 1.5x multi. Holy crap, this is what we've been looking for. Like, I would honestly get rid of these too. These are not that important. And then we bring in this card. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that, and then it's just to the right, right? Each played card with Heartsuit gives 1.5. Yeah, that's what we want. I don't think this matters if it orders in, but yeah, double the money again. That's just it's a free one to get. Right, we buy this. We want to get as many planet cards as we can get to get us back into our position. All right, one more reroll and we'll go on. Uncommon jokers give 1.5. I only have 2 uncommons. I don't know how useful that is. Because we have the banner one, which we could get rid of, but I feel like eventually chips are gonna matter. I know I haven't updated my emojis yet. I'm sorry. I will eventually. I promise you. I have not gotten to a chance to get my emojis done yet, though. Card drawn face down after each hand played. Okay. So if we go here, 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 straight. It's not a flush, which sucks, but we're gonna get so much multi off of this, though. There we go. Only 176,000. I literally drew a sad robot that you can use as an emoji. I mean, if you want me to, that's fine. I don't even know how, I'll figure out how to import it, I guess. Planet cards are 2 times more frequent to show up. We're definitely gonna buy that. On paper by hand with love. It's crazy. All right. Flush for sure. We're really honing in on trying to get the Heartsuit to be what we have here. So Creates a random joker. All right, next round. Literally no hearts. All right, that's good. That's fantastic. 7, 8, 9. Perfect. So we go 7, 8, 9, 10. Jack. I guess there's a straight. Wait, what? Oh, it changes suits every single turn, and I didn't even realize that. That is something I probably should have paid attention. Okay. That I definitely got to pay attention to that. I didn't realize it changes suits. I probably should have read the fine print. And then we have increases the rank, chooses up to 4. We need more planet cards for sure. 2 pair, absolutely. 2 pair is an amazing one to get right now. All right. Then we have another Tarot. More planet cards, absolutely. And another one. All right, next round. So we have some hearts on this one, which is, well, actually, what is it? It's club. Okay. So we actually do want to use these then. Sweet. All right, that's 42,000. 7, 8, 9, 10, 6. There we go. We'll just go for a straight and we'll grab all of these clubs, which is going to make this a huge ante. We're going to get times +8 on the plus 1.5. We're going to 1.5 that again. And then we get that. And then 3.1 and we get 163,000. Perfect. Exactly what you want to see here. This is literally the best case scenario you can have in this round. It's perfect. Every time it's just 6, 7. We might be losing it in the chat. You think? I don't know. It seems pretty sane in there. I don't know, man. It looks pretty sane in there. No, it doesn't work. That'd be pretty cool if it did, though. I don't know why it doesn't. All right, I need one that changes things to a suit. Creates random one. Creates 2 copies of one selected card in your hand. What does that even? Oh, like if I chose this. Is that what I want to do? Hearts, 8 multi. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. All right, next round, we're on ante 7. Discards 2 random cards per hand. All right. It is hearts time. So we're going to run. I think we're going to, well, this one wants to be in my hand still. What's a way I can use? Oh. Okay. So what if we do, okay, discard that. So many 7s. So many 7s. I still didn't get what I needed though. We'll get rid of one of these 7s. Perfect. Okay, so we go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sucks it's not a flush, but that should work. Tough. It got rid of the one I needed, bro. I got rid of the one I wanted there. That's what I wanted to. I just wanted to keep that one. There we go. 444,000 guys. 444,000. Yes, sir. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna buy and use. more. Reroll boss ante. I don't really care for that. We'll buy and use. What? I don't see the problem here. What's going on? All right, next round. We are on the final round, it looks like. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna go increase the rank of 2. We're gonna need to do clubs. I mean, if we increase this and we increase this. Sweet. All right, now we have that. We still need to get clubs in though. So I don't really need any of those. Sweet. So now we can go. Are you the Sean that is silently ignored? What are you talking about? That's not enough though, right? I mean, that's pretty close. That is pretty close. If we do still clubs, right? Yeah. 6, 9, 10. I'm reciting Duran Duran's Invisible song. Interesting. There should be enough. 2 pair off of the clubs. Yeah, 1.5. We're gonna get +4, +8, +1.1, plus that, plus that. Then we're gonna get the extra chips, and we're gonna get that. Perfect. Alrighty. Yeah, we can definitely get rid of this. I don't think this is that important anymore. I really want something that gives us a ton of chips, though. I just don't know if we have it, which kind of hurts. So we'll figure it out. +3 multi on the final hand of the round. I mean, that's good. Let's buy a Joker. I don't know if any of them are going to help. 1 in 4 chance to upgrade your hand played. We'll skip. We'll reroll. +50 chips if contain hand if played hand contains a pair. So like, so if I don't play a pair but it still contains a pair, it still gives me 50. Still not great though. +20 chips and +4 multi when scored per ace. Not my favorite there either. 100 chips if played hand contains a 3 of a kind. Now we're talking. Now I don't know if it has to be specifically a 3 of a kind. I guess we'll figure this out. But this is significantly better than we were just using. Because now we can, oh, what is it? It's heart? Well, that sucks because none of these are hearts. And we'll try it. We'll just see if it works. I mean, this might cost us, but we'll see. Yeah, so, okay, it does count. It does count. As long as there's 3 of the same card inside of there, that's exactly what you want to see then. Okay, sweet. And we're looking at hearts. We have 2 hearts in this hand. Awesome. I know, Nova. I haven't made emotes yet. I will, I promise. I'll make emotes. +4 multi, +8 multi, +8 multi. All right. And then we get 116,000. I've already seen it. You have to show me, and I've literally seen it. I will get emotes in there, I promise. I don't need multi. Planet cards will be helpful though. Definitely use this on 2 pair. And then full house for sure. And then Joker cards are useless for me at this point. Okay, we're on the final round. I'm just gonna save all the money we have. 1 random disabled. Okay, well that sucks. That sucks. Let's go here then. Let's do that. If we can't use this, then we'll use this one here. All right, so we can't, so it doesn't matter what suit we play. We just need to make sure it's an ace, 2, 3, 5, or 8. So let's do this then. And that's going to give us 200 extra chips, or 100 extra chips, and that's going to give us exactly what we needed to win already. All right, we won. All right. We won. I didn't see how much money I had though, so hold on, let me stop the recording and let me see how much I had before the end of that. Because I don't, if I hit endless mode, will it tell me what I have? Oh, okay. Let's see what we got. So we are going to end up with $55 on top of whatever we get for that. So now let me explain the transition here. One segundo. All right, so now here's where all this comes into play. The whole reason why we did any of this, all right? As you can see, in the top right corner, for each ante we completed, we have to face that boss. So like we don't have to fight all 8 bosses. We just have to fight boss 8 because we completed 8 ante. So we have to battle Rose Masu. We ended up with $55. For each ante one, we get $5. So we're actually gonna end up with $95. So let me put that down. Let me add it here. So that's going to be our total here. That's going to be what we end up with is $95. As you can see on your left, we have all of the units priced. Now, if you want me to zoom in into the actual thing, I can open it up in a separate tab. If you guys want, we don't have to, but if you guys need to see it better, I can actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me set it up real quick. If I do, where's it at? Here we go. So this is the actual list of units priced there. So for $10, it's that, for $9, it's that, etc. Although I don't think you can see the $9. So let me drag it down. All right. So that's the list, right? So you have Gochita at the top. You have the blues, Omega, the Golden Frieza, the Rose, the 4s, right? So that's the actual list. We have $95. We have $95. So now we need a game plan on how I'm going to use all $95 to fight Rose Masu. The good thing is, I'm pretty sure I can just buy GT Heroes straight up. Right? I mean, let's go back and look. So Gochita is $10. We have the 4s at $9. At 8, we have the Super Saiyan 4 GT Goku. At $6, we have the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. At $2, we have the Fizz Pan. So we definitely have options here. We also could try to run Giant 8 Power because you can use the same team for another stage after Rose Masu. I'm only doing Rose Masu. I only have to beat Rose Masu because that was the anti-8 stage. I wish I had more Kais though, because I definitely don't have enough Kais to get you to Super Tech 10. Hold up. Do I have any Kais? Yeah, so like, let me go back here. I'm just buying some stuff here real quick because I got to get the... I don't know if these get me anything, but I'm just going to get them. All right, anyways. Doesn't AGL Super Saiyan 4 fall under the blues? He does, but I'd prefer to run G4 on his own team or on GT Heroes. Or, whatchamacallit. Under... Why am I forgetting the name? I'm blanking on it. On Giant 8 Power. Sorry. Yeah, on Giant 8 Power. I'd rather run him on those. Man, I really have no way to get more Kais, huh? Oh, I do. Okay. Sweet. The fact that I'm out of Kais is insane, by the way. Alrighty, so I can still use him, I guess. He just won't look as impressive without the extra 4 super attack. And I kind of want to use him just for the sake of using him. I think he'll still be fine, but ideally, I still would like him to be super attack 10 because I don't think he can get his other equipped either. What if you use hybrid sands? What if I don't want to use hybrid sands though? So if we were, okay, so let's run a mock team here. So we ran Giant 8 Power. And let's say we ran you, and then could run Broly. But I don't really want to use Broly in that fight. We could run Gogeta as well. And how much would that be? So if we go back here, let's see here in a closer vision. So that'd be 10, 9 to 19, 27, 34, 39, 45. Yeah, we definitely have enough money for this team. We would have enough money to run this team. The question is it worth it? Because here's the thing, what if I buy these units and I use them and they don't win? I have to figure it out, right? Like, I need to, like, I mean, this team should get it done, I imagine. I don't know how they don't. But then the issue as well comes, it's like, do I want to use Piccolo as well, the new mini Piccolo, and run the Daima team, run 2 Daima Gokus, have all of that support? The problem is I don't think I have all the necessary units. I don't know if I have all the necessary units to run the Daima Goku team. Let's take a look. What if we ran Daima Goku's team? So if we go Demonic Power and Pure Saiyans, again, I would run the Piccolo for sure. Where's he at? I'd run the Piccolo for sure. I'd run Glorio. I would run GT Goku. I would run Majin. Actually, I wouldn't run Majin Vegeta. Wait, no. Yeah, I would. And then I would run the Super Saiyan 4s. So something like this. And this would be a lot cheaper too, because the Daima Goku is $7. The Piccolo is 3. GT Goku is 8. So it's 15, 18. What's Glorio? 22. So 22. Majin Vegeta is 5, so 27. And the 4s are 9. So 36. If this team fails, I could still buy the Giant 8 Power team. All right, let's start with this. This is $36. I'm gonna go update the spreadsheet. So that makes it down to 59. 59. Okay. We're gonna try this team out. I'm mostly using it because it's the new units and I want to see how well they do in here. But at the same time, I actually don't think it's a bad idea. I definitely think it depends, right? I honestly should have made this fight one of them. This Tamagami fight, by the way, is crazy. Here, let me go back to the other one. This Tamagami fight's insane, by the way. The Super Saiyan 3 Tamagami is, or not Super Saiyan 3, what that? Tamagami 3. Tamagami 3 is crazy. I don't know why the chat is only like 2. Why is it doing this? I don't know. Okay, anyways. No, I know, but usually if there's a chain of people, like if your chain text should like all stay on screen still. I don't know why it's not doing it. Anyways, we're the loyal fans. Hey, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for real. Makes these streams a lot more fun than talking to air. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we're gonna try this team. We'll see how it goes. The real reason I want to run this again, I want to see what Diamond Goku does. I just came today. I don't know who the we is. You know, that's fair. That's valid. So yeah, we're gonna run this team. That's lots of support. The only issue I'm gonna run into is, of course, what's gonna happen if we lock one of these floaters into slot 1, which is really the Glorio. Honestly, only Piccolo should be fine. Majin Vegeta should be fine. As long as Glorio's not in slot 1, we'll be all right. See, like, because Piccolo right here in this scenario is locked in slot 1. If he is locked in slot 1, it's not the worst thing in the world. He is locked in slot 1. I don't think that should be an issue, though. So let me verify what he does again. So it is Dragon Ball Seeker's or demonic power. It doesn't matter. He has 20% dodge there. Dragon Ball Seeker's or demonic. Okay, well, that's a problem. He doesn't have that extra dodge because neither of these guys are demonic power. That's a problem. We're gonna get multiple attempts, but if I feel like this can't work, we're definitely gonna pivot over to, you know, we're gonna pivot over to the. I can't. I literally can't. Why would I? Piccolo's locked in slot 1. Otherwise, why would I put Piccolo in slot 1? His damage is so low. But I wonder if it's because he does. I have to check his stats again. I'll check again, but that is ridiculously low damage. Dodge, and he's dead. All right, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not pressed. We'll be fine. Okay, this is way better. This is way better. Okay. Give me. Okay, yeah, he's locked in slot 1. That's perfect. This is exactly what we're looking for. I mean, I don't love that both of these guys are on the rotation, but this shouldn't be an issue. Wow, this is awful. Because he's in slot 7. These guys are all in the same rotation. Bruh. All right. That's fine. Not ideal, but I guess it's not the worst case scenario in the world. Well, I'm trying so hard to make a team for Hello Chi-Chi. I have no clue where to start. As long as you have Goku's family on the team, I mean, you should be able to cook pretty hard. Because she wants Goku family units. Bro, these animations are so clean. They absolutely cooked to this Porku. And the Ki Blast counter, because it's guaranteed always on the first one. Sweet. Watch him cook! That did nothing. That did absolutely no damage. It's fine. We wait till turn 4 where Goku goes ballistic. Goku's turn 4 is crazy. Thank you, GT Goku, for dodging. They really did. He's one of the best animated TORs we've had in a minute. Which is really cool. I mean, that's what they're gonna do for the diamond units, right? Like, why would you not spend all your money on them? I mean, that's kind of your goal, right? Your goal is to make sure these newer guys feel like a little more special than the ones you've had before. And they have great source material, which also helps them out. Yeah, I really don't understand what they were going there for, because I really do feel like the manga units should have been way more special than they were, but it is what it is. The rare 4-digit tank Yeah, basically LR int Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. All right. Yeah, this sucks. They locked the only person that should not have been locked. This is bad. This is really bad. We'll see what we can do, but I don't know if we survive this. Dodge. Dodge. Never mind. That's pretty good. Heals. Okay. Piccolo's way stronger this turn. What the heck? Is it because there's a demonic power on this rotation, maybe? It's probably because demonic power is finally on the rotation. All right, he has 90% dodge, so this shouldn't be an issue. Thank you. All right. Thank you. It's like a budget way of using AR Red Super Saiyan Gohan, LR Vegeta, LR Kakarot, whatever else. What do you mean? Oh, you're talking about, sorry, you're talking about the monkey still. I was like, what are you talking about? All right, well, this sucks because it's not ideal. Like, I definitely wanted I wanted Glorio at least in slot 3. He's the most important unit to have in slot 3. The fact that he's not in slot 3 is pretty bad, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, no, Glorio is. Majin Vegeta is just there for support. I wonder if Glorio tanks this right now. That'd be interesting if he did, but please dodge. He did not dodge. He does tank, though. Glorio, my goat. Absolutely just ate that. Just ate that. That's why he's the GOAT for real. All right, we're going to have to float the friend one, which sucks, but it is what it is. Beautiful battle motions from the Forku. All right, give me a super attack. That'd be great. 380k is crazy there. I know he hasn't attacked yet, but man, that's rough. Okay, that's fine. Why was that? Why did he take so much there? Uh-huh. I really don't know why I took that much. I think it was just literally just because of dupes, right? Yeah, it sucks. So, okay, so what I'm gonna have to do then is I need the Super Saiyan 4s on the rotation with my Goku, and then GT Goku could be on the rotation with a friend Goku, and that should be fine. This unit's very dupe dependent, as you can tell. All right, here we go again. All right, this is a perfect rotation, by the way. If this is my, okay, we literally have the most optimal scenario possible right now. This is literally exactly how you want everything to look. The only change is I would need to flop the mini Forku in slot 2 to 1 on the next rotation. But the rotations are almost perfect. Yeah, I also say it does suck that I don't have the second equip slot open for my mini Forku yet. That would help us out a ton too, because we would also have gotten the all right. Let's see how much this does to Forku. Yeah, another thing too is Forku does need to get going, as in, because his supers, how he works is every time he supers, it's a 4-turn stack. So he gets more defense when he supers and stuff that actually does stack for himself, but that's also going to change his defensive performance as well. Nice. All right. And Piccolo's giving him a crazy amount of support here right now. Piccolo's giving him a 70% defense here. I don't get why people use LR Fizz for Saiyan 2 Vegeta in VZ8 battles. You're talking about the one, the unit super attack one? If so, I don't know. I mean, his damage is high. That's the only reason why I could think about it. But otherwise, I don't know why you do it. Dodge. Brethren, you have 90% dodge. Cool. All right. I'm running this one more time with this team, and I'm switching over because this is rough. That was literally the most ideal scenario possible, and we got cooked. If Majin Vegeta gets locked into slot 2, that's okay, I think. I guess this is also fine. You know, I wonder what Rose Monster thinks when they get... Yeah, I don't know. They're like, bro, not again. Yeah, does this suck though? Because that was probably our most ideal scenario, and we just... Piccolo, what are we doing, man? Piccolo, you still have 90% dodge this turn. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, that's better. Literally, if Piccolo survives for one turn, he has 100% dodge the next turn. So like, it's immortal the next turn. But the fact that I've had him die on his 90% turn is really rough. One of your best scenarios possible, and you can't even survive. Piccolo just has the overfarm. He wants to make sure he comes in clutch at the very end. All right, we got the counter. Which is not great because we don't really want to buff up the Rose this early, but it is what it is. He comes down. I don't know how well he takes this. Not well. All right, yeah, we're switching over to GT Heroes. All right, so now I gotta find the cards we have not gotten yet. What's up, Coca-Cola? What's up? How you doing, man? All right, we're switching over to Giant 8 Power. That team is not meant for this fight, and that's okay. Again, I just really did it for the memes because I already know this fight's gonna end it all. So we're gonna do this, this, and you. Okay, so how much? Yeah, the all diamond team's gonna be pretty fun. The free to play units are really good, so I definitely would recommend that. That's not what I want to see. Okay, so price wise, we're getting 10, and let's see here, 6. So 16. Do you think they could do the Goku Black event? It's hard to say. It might be possible, but it definitely comes down to dodge, because that's all of them have, right? All of them have the dodge and all that stuff. But if they don't dodge well, there is a chance that they get cooked. Especially because, again, Glorio needs to be in slot 3 to dodge and to have all the support. Daima Goku needs to be in slot 1 and 2. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta is not gonna do that well in there. He might, but you know, why do you think why do you have Eller and Goku? Do you think their free-to-play units are better than the other units? I mean, I think they're pretty good. The Pansy's 80% dodge, but I mean, as we just saw earlier, the Piccolo, even with 90% dodge, got cooked too. So it really depends. I have them in there just because it's just for the fun. I mean, it's $1. Am I ever going to use these units? Probably not. But if I had a really bad run, I don't know what I would have to construct, you know? So, but I do think the free-to-play units are pretty good. I probably wouldn't use the Goku and Vegeta. I would definitely use the Pansy and Gloria, though. All right, this should be a significantly easier run. Although they locked the wrong person, which sucks. Goku in slot 3 is not what I want. That's gonna be pretty tough to get around. The double dodge from GT Gogeta. You would think he has this like built-in dodge. Yeah, that's tough, man. Yeah, I rainbowed Gohan off of that banner, and I kept pulling him like crazy. So I agree. I really hope he's good, man. I'd be shocked if he isn't though, because he was pretty broken on release. But we'll see. I am pretty interested though, because we're gonna have another EZA, the celebration, in part 2. I don't know who it's gonna be, of course, but I am interested to see what we could see. Because we have the just use a world tournament tickets. Just use a world ticket units. What are you talking about? Those are not the Daima units. But I do wonder, because I would imagine there's a part 2 LR still, because the manga units release on the 5th. So they release next week, which means for Dokkan Day, they still need to release a banner. Thank you, Nova, for your TTS message. I do wonder, though, if there is a part 2 LR, if that's for Dokkan Day. I imagine so, because that means there'd be no banner between November 5th until November 30th. That was a shout. Yeah, I can't have him in slot 3, man. He cannot be in slot 3. I mean, it wasn't my fault I had to put him there, but I mean, that man is not allowed to be in slot 3. What am I wasting your points for? You literally used it. I didn't do anything. I did not force you to use those points. Plus, TTS is peak. TTS usage of points is how you use it properly. That's how you use your points. That's how you get the most of them. All right, as long... Yeah, I mean, the team literally is just missing the adults, and that team is going to be ridiculous. You're going to have so much support flowing through that team. Those units are going to be crazy. Because I imagine the adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku is going to be a slot 1. The adult Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta is going to be a slot 2. Because the mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku is a slot 2, the mini Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta is slot 1, Gloria slot 3, mini Piccolo slot 3, Pansy slot 3, free to play, Gloria slot 3. You have so many options to run on this team, and it's going to be just so much support. But I don't really know how Goma's going to fit in all this, because Goma's not, there's no way Goma's going to benefit off of that team, right? So I'm not exactly sure what they're going to do with those. But I imagine the adult units are going to be LRs. I imagine they're going to be probably New Year's units or anniversary units. So we'll definitely see what they do. As long as we dodge, this will be okay, I think. All right, yeah, we're chilling. I think this Goku, he is going to age well as a float. You're talking about the GT Goku? He should, but 70% dodge is not my favorite in the world. I mean, it works, but my concern definitely is going to be if he doesn't dodge, he dies. But you do have access at grade 8, which is very nice. So it just depends, right? Probably not LR Shallot. I don't think so. I don't think it's a crossover spot. I think it's either Goma or Do and Ku. And we still have Prime Battle LR, by the way, and I do imagine the Prime Battle LR is going to be this celebration, and it definitely could be the Tamagamis, right? I think Tamagamis are definitely on the table as something we could see as a Part 2 LR. Or, I'm sorry, as a Prime Battle LR for this celebration, and then still get Goma or Do and Ku as the yellow coin. But why would they do LR Mini Vegeta again? We already have the Mini Vegeta. All right. Over Prime. Appreciate you for stopping by. See ya. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I just don't know why they would do Mini Vegeta again. And especially because they already did Mini Goku. So it would be probably something like, I think it's going to go forward. Yeah, but I don't think it's going to be something like that. I think it's either Doinku or Goma. I don't think there's any other option if it is Daima. And my bet would be Goma, by the way. Because I just don't know how you're gonna... I just don't know... oh man, no, but we're gonna miss you for sure. All right, have a good night, man. Yeah, I just don't know. I just do not know if we're going to see Goma at any other time. It just makes sense to see Goma now. And then for New Year's, you release the adult LRs, and you've completed all of Daima. That's the way I see it, right? I don't know if that's gonna be the case. That's the way I see it. Dodge, thank you. All right. Gohan, Goten, and Trunks. Team I think could be one of the best teams if EZA is good. I do think they're probably missing one more unit outside of that Gohan. I do think that Gohan's going to help a ton, but I think my concern as well is that Gohan going to be restricted to some kind of demonic power? I don't think it's going to be the case, but that is something to be concerned about. I will say another thing, though. I do wonder if Part 2 could be Garlic Jr. as an LR. And I know that's so strange to say in a Daima celebration, but one, we're getting the Garlic Jr. Gohan as an EZA. Two, it would make sense then to EZA the Goku and Piccolo LR, bring Garlic Jr. out. He would be a demonic power buff. You know, I think that's also on the realm of possibilities. I don't think it's the most likely one. I just think it's a possibility. Wow, they took a lot there. Why did it take so much on that? Why did the force take so much on that hit? That was a lot. Okay, well, I think we're just gonna spend the extra $2 on hold on, let's see here. On the pan. We're just gonna run GT Heroes. All right, let me switch over. I don't know, let me update the money. Trying to have some fun. Just trying to use the new unit. Couldn't get me across. That's fine. Garlic Jr. to be neat. I want Common to be UR. I'm expecting something relative hype part 2 since I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think the world of possibility is it is something hype. That's why I say Goma. Like, Goma does make sense as the part 2 LR for the celebration. Brings us demonic power as another thing. Maybe a domain for demonic power, right? Like, there's a lot of things we're going to see with Goma that I think would allow him to make a lot of sense here. Especially because, again, we have the Diamond Red Zone right now. It would make sense to do the Tamagamis, maybe Doinku. You know, I don't know. Right, because I think Doinku is also a possibility here just because we don't have them yet, and I imagine we're going to see them soon. I don't know why you would leave them out. So either Doinku or Goma are the people I would say. They get just buff it like one of those. I mean, I didn't care for Goma when he was mini. I actually really did enjoy Giant Goma though. I think Giant Goma was a very interesting villain. Now his character design definitely left more to be desired. It's literally just a Pride Trooper again, but like a villainous Pride Trooper look. But I do like him as a villain though, as in terms of what he did in the fight, not specifically his motives or anything. But yeah, I mean, I agree. Daima is probably 1 or 2 characters away from being a very elite team, and that's the adults, right? Again, I just don't know how Goma fits into the Daima team. I don't think he even does, actually. That's a rough lock. That's a rough lock. It's a syndrome. Yeah, I mean, I think my thing is just, I think he was really cool. I mean, they really could not beat him until they pulled out a book, right? And he was invincible. They did everything they could, try to beat him up like crazy. He got stronger. He had the ability to literally power you down. Like, he was learning his magic as he went. If he had the third eye longer than he did, he probably would have destroyed everybody there, right? He was actually a terrifying villain in terms of, like, Super Saiyan 4 Goku was nowhere near strong enough to beat Goma. They got lucky. They really did. Just not doing the damage I want to do here. I am really baffled that the Super Saiyan Force took 777k on that attack. That was crazy, man. I actually could not believe how much damage they took on that. All right, Pan, I need you to dodge some attacks here. Please keep us alive. She did not. Indeed did not. Nah, not anymore. Because Gizmo's literally not here anymore. So that does help. I don't love that Pan keeps getting in slot 2, because that means I would have to hope for that Super Saiyan 4 Goku gets locked in slot 1, which I really do not want either, which he is. We'll see what happens here. The goal of this rotation is to get under 70% HP, I will say, because that means next turn we get grade 8. We can move our rotations around, get Super Saiyan 4 Goku out as fast as possible, buff up our Gochita, survive one turn, go into this turn, and then be able to pop the Dragon Fist and just win. So our win condition is getting under 70% HP this turn. If we do, we just win. So that is our goal. Hey, man, I appreciate the follow. I just saw your notification pop up right now. I don't know why I don't have the follower notification on, but it should be showing up here. I don't know why I didn't. Probably because I have something covering it, but that doesn't also, it shouldn't negate the sound too, so I don't know. I didn't have a lot of time to make sure everything was working today, so I was definitely just cooking. I was definitely just playing. But as long as the majority of the things that we needed to work are working, then I'm fine. All right, by the way, we are under 70% HP, which is perfect. Exactly what we want. We need Pan to dodge these attacks, and we're so good. Zamasu is almost dead on the first turn, by the way. That's insane. We kill... Okay, Pan, please dodge. Please dodge. Please dodge! Why? Yeah, I mean, free plays this year have been really crazy, which is a great nod you can give to what they've been doing. So yeah, pretty impressive. All right, I'm on a time crunch. I do not need Pan to consistently sell me right now. This is insane. Pan is just screwing me right now. The whole setup is such a beg. It's exactly like that one eye show speed. Wait, what do you mean? What are you talking about? What do you mean, whole bag setup? All right, so if we With a few attacks as dodge in slot 3, as long as they super early, we could be okay. Because Pan can eat normals. That's not the issue. My mom is kind of. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. I was gonna say, what are you talking about? Yeah, bro. If I need Pan, if Pan dodged, we won. By the way, like we could literally win if Pan dodged that attack. There was no other scenario we would have lost in that condition. That's what's so annoying. That was a guaranteed win if he dodged. Guaranteed win. That's what's so frustrating about that. I don't know if we have that same scenario in this one. I hope so, but I don't think we do. The good thing is Pan can eat a super this time, though. Pan can eat that Rose super this time. So we could be okay. We'll see, though. Once again, we need to somehow get under 70% HP, though. Is there GT Go? Is Gochita on next rotation? He is. Okay. So once again, I need Pan to dodge. I'm really sad. Yeah, I mean, I think the thing is just like that unit definitely needed more anyways. I think they're a fine unit. I just think that they needed more, right? And they're gonna easy A, and that's the whole reason why they hold back on kits nowadays. Like, oh, well, they're gonna easy A, and we know they're gonna easy A, so like, why do that? You know. Now she's gonna dodge, right? Yeah. Now she's gonna dodge when I don't need her to dodge because I need her to get hit. Okay. Actually, I need you to dodge this because if you get this, you're dead. Okay, that's fine. Oh, let's live the world where we. Oh my gosh, this is awful. I can't throw GT Gochita in slot. Oh my gosh, dude, you've got to be joking, man. You know how many attacks he has to dodge, and he didn't even dodge the first one. Oh, dodge, thank you. Dodge again, please dodge this. Dodge. Thank you. All right. Okay, we dodge this. We might live this rotation. Please. Okay. We're alive. We live. We live this rotation, which means I think we win. I think we just win now. Think we just win. Which makes it so much easier, man. I do probably need to kill this Zamasu, though. I don't think we can win if we don't kill the Zamasu right now. The issue with that is I do not think Gochita's gonna kill. His damage is significantly lower because with 0 links up, so that does concern me a bit. He's getting close, though. So, Vorda, I'll basically explain it to you. Essentially, I played Balatro, which I'll switch over here. I'll show you. I played Balatro, and then the results of my Balatro are in the corner. I made it to Ante 8, so I'm fighting Rosemasu, and then whatever money I made at the end, plus the antes I won, I was able to use that. So basically, to sum it up, that's exactly what happened. But we've already done the Balatro part already. Okay. That sucks. Can Gochita kill him this turn is the question. I have a decent move right now. The only issue is I'm using Prime Battle Bio Broly. Yeah, I don't know why you're still using him. but I don't know what your box looks like, and I do not know. I also do not know whatchamacallit. I also do not know. Yeah, I don't know what your options are. As simple as that. I just don't know what your box is. If I knew your box was, it'd be a lot easier to give you suggestions. I don't know if this is a win condition. I hope it is, but I don't really think it is. I need him to super here. He did not super. How much should we take from this AoE? It's a little damage there. Can't lie. I just don't know if the Super Saiyan 4 survive in slot 3 in this scenario. That kind of scares me a bit. I probably should put G4 in slot 3. That's kind of a misplay, I think. Because then in that scenario, I would have been able to... I would have been able to tank this with G4 on its active up. I don't think they can. I really don't. I mean, Battle Broly was great when he came out during the 9th year worldwide download. So yeah, 1 million normals. They were never taking that. All right. I cannot believe we're still going on this. We had the win too, which is so annoying, man. We had the win and everything. All right, go ahead and dodge, please. Thank you. So, okay, well, he died anyways. I was gonna say our win condition of this one is to survive till turn 3, pop Great Ape, and then use Dragon Fist, but that didn't work either because he clearly got one shot. So, our first win condition is being able to actually survive a rotation where we don't get screwed on our dodge chances. That's our first thing. Not likely right now. We could try to pivot to an Omega team, which probably would just wrap this up very quickly. When I say that, I really don't know if that's the case. I don't really know if an Omega team would just wrap this up very quickly. This is really good. Okay, so this is exactly what I said earlier. This is our win conditions now is surviving this rotation, surviving next, then going to Great Ape, and then Dragon Fisting after that. That's probably our win scenario now. We need to dodge though. Dodge, good. All right, I don't think there's anything this turn that we can die to unless, well, they can hit GT Goku post super still and probably kill him. So we gotta make sure we dodge. We gotta make sure we dodge with him. The next rotation does worry me a little bit. I do want to be able to have the ability to swap Super Saiyan 4 Goku and the Fizz G4s. So the best case scenario is being able to get G4 locked in slot 1, the AGL one. If AGL G4 is locked in slot 1, I'm pretty sure we just win. I literally don't know any scenario where we can die if that's the case. And there's not any dodge RNG here either. This is the only dodge RNG of this entire thing is right here when Goku is going to get supered post super. And even then, I think it could tank it. But I need a dodge. Okay, yeah, we're fine. So at this point, I really don't know how we lose unless we get screwed on locking next rotation. But if they lock G4 in slot 1, we win. It's a guaranteed win. Okay. This should be fine. It's not a counter. This should be fine though. Yeah. Okay, sweet. All right, lock. Okay, they didn't lock G4. That's a problem. I'm gonna have to do this because we just die if we don't. But I'm definitely worried about a super here. A super is going to dismantle us. but I can't afford to put him in slot 3. Good. Okay, he's tanking just fine now. So as long as we super here, we do some massive damage, we should be okay. The problem is that does hurt our win condition because that hurts our win condition pretty bad though, because I won't get double Dragon Fist. You won't be able to line up the double Dragon Fist you want to. We will get Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta Fizz next turn, but yeah, it doesn't give me the win condition I want though. It does look like Zamasu and them are supering the other two, which is perfect. I just realized though, we're not under 70% HP. That's a problem. I was hoping to get G4 or to get grade 8 out next turn as a guarantee, but that won't happen if we're not under 70% HP. So never mind. There's some issues on this run already. I didn't even think about that. I just assumed we were going to be under that. But these two are both going to get by supers, and it's going to be double digits. There's no way in the world it's anything more than that. Okay. I hope this is more than double digits. I need this to be a decent amount of damage. It's not. It was never going to be more than double digits. These guys are very tanky on their first turn. Yikes. Okay, well, I mean, we'll kill Zamasu, I think, this turn, which is good. That means we can waste a Dragon Fist on him. Or waste a Dragon Fist on Rose, more so, I mean. In fact, even if we don't kill Zamasu this turn, I'm still going to Dragon Fist Rose. Alright, he's dead anyways. Alright, cool. So we killed the Zamasu, thank the Lord. Please say he's dead. Hold up. I didn't see if he died or not. Damage? Damage. No damage. All right. Well, we're not locked, which is good. We're still in the ideal scenario, somewhat. We're definitely gonna need some dodges, though. Yeah, I mean, GT Goku's is not specifically HP restrictive, but the issue is his actual ability is turn 4 or that. And you're just not going to get to turn 4 in this fight that often. That's huge. The super attack being here is really good. $111 mil, baby. Goat Cheetah is coming to save the day. End him, Goat Cheetah. Let him know you're the king of Dokkan still. Let him know. Let them know. No super there sucks. Okay. Yeah, no super there especially sucks because I think we just win if that was a super. Oh my gosh. I literally think if Gogeta supered right there, and then GT Goku supered after, we win. I think that was a guaranteed win. That's so tough. I'm rerolling this run. Unbelievably tough, dude. Brother, what kind of rotation is this? He should tank that. I did not. Oh my gosh, I did not think Pan was gonna get obliterated like that, but it was built up. It was built up. Whatchamacallit? Man, these rotations suck. It was fully built up Rose though. This should be okay if we don't get locked. Kind of. Once again, it's going to come down to the fact is if am I going to have... we'll see. Yeah, I don't love that. I don't love that at all, because that means we're going to reset. Because now we're in a position where he's locked in slot 1, which means that we can't put Goku in there, we can't put Gogeta in there. Yeah, it's probably not ideal to have all 3 of them there, for sure. I mean, could I pivot to an Omega team? Do I have enough money for it? Let's see. Could I pivot to an Omega team? So it'd be 10, 9, so 19, 26, 32. Or we could do 10, 19, 25. Where the Shadow Dragons at? Okay, it'd be 29 for STR Omega. I don't know where the Int Shadow Dragons are at. Where did I put them? Oh, 33. So hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would need $1 more for him. But we don't have to run him. We could run Tech Broly, who is... No, he's also 3. I need a 2. The problem is that's still not ideal, I don't think. Is there anyone down here I would run $1 wise? Oh, there's STR Nova. Okay, let's give Omega's team a shot. Let's see if we can run STR Omega's team. That's gonna bring us down to 0. We literally have to run all the options out. I don't thought this was gonna be a lot easier than it's supposed to be, because I've beaten it before with that exact team. I'm just not getting the luck I need to right now. And we need a more guaranteed win. So let's go to GT bosses instead. Well, I guess GT bosses and Inhuman Deeds. Waiting for a $0 tag. It's just Triku and a bunch of SSRs. That's basically what it would be, correct. All right, so this is what we're gonna run in there. I don't love the Nova, but it's the only way we can even have any money. Well, we're gonna reset because we're not running that rotation because that was abysmal. Okay, that should be a lot better. Does Nova have to be in slot 2? I forget. Let me see. I've not used Nova in so long. For good reason, by the way. Let's see here. No, he doesn't have to be. Okay, good. As long as, well, I think we just died there anyways. That's good. It's really good start. Yeah, okay. He's so much better next to Omega. By himself, he would have got obliterated by that. The beauty of the next rotation is SCR Omega is going to come in every rotation and just constantly debuff these guys, and it's just going to make this fight so easy. Especially because we're getting AoEs constantly on Rose, so we're constantly buffing him. So it's gonna be nice to constantly mouse that out. Nova's damage is great, but it's never really the damage issue for him. It's 100% the issue of defensive tanking. And then, of course, he has guaranteed Ki Blast nullification here, which is great. But we'll see how much it helps us here. We got like the perfect turn for Nova, though. dude. That's gonna be a problem. We're only able to use Nova if he's in slot on the second rotation next to, like, both Omegas have to be up. There's no way we'll be able to run him otherwise. We're gonna have to keep resetting until that happens. He just takes too much damage. Okay, I could actually deal with this, but what's the rotation? No. Well, no, because Nova can get locked in slot 1 and then we're just gonna lose. So let's not do that. No. Bro, why does Nova insist on being here on every single rotation, bro? Like, this is such awful rotation luck. Welcome back to Million Arena. That's what it feels like right now. Okay. I can deal with this. No, I can't, because Nova's in slot 7, brethren. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Why? It's like Cyphus pushing the boulder. It really do feel like that, doesn't it? It really do feel like that. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, hold up. Hold. Okay, that's fine, because both the Megas will stay on rotation regardless. This is perfect. Here we go. Here we go. This is what we're waiting for. This is almost like the most optimal rotations you can have for this team. So if we're gonna win, it's gonna be this way. All right. All right, Omega took a lot of damage there, but that's okay. We don't have both Omegas yet. He hasn't supered yet. It's all right. As long as they super this Texan, will be okay. Texan has 100% damage reduction right now, so that'd be perfect. We're definitely gonna cook them. We're only gonna activate the domain towards the end because it honestly doesn't matter. Rose is gonna be doing so much damage at the end of the fight anyways, or oh, he'll also be debuffed pretty far too at that point though. So I guess it doesn't really matter regardless. Perfect, he's supering the exact person we wanted to, 100% damage reduction, eat this for breakfast. He dodges it anyways, just for style points. Then the Shadow Dragon's gonna come in, 40 mil super basically. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. And then again, we come in with basically an optimal rotation here. I will say, do I want to put Rose slot 1 here? You have, well, I think at this point they're about the same, right? And he's actually STR, or he actually can handle the Rose super a little better. We'll see. Okay. Because he has true type advantage against Rose, which helps out a ton here. So Zamasu is really our only threat in this fight for physical Omega. If we do enough damage against Zamasu, though, we're out of here. It was great. We actually do need to kill Zamasu this turn though, because STR Nova is in position to get locked. I can already see it, bro. He's gonna get locked, so we need to kill him this turn. Of course. Okay. I still think STR Nova can, or sorry, STR Omega can kill him, but I don't love the fact that we didn't get the kill there. We're gonna need a few supers from you though. Nice. One more. All right, we killed Damasu. That's all we needed. All right, good. Now we can debuff the Rose. That's what we're looking for here. Do we live this? Dodge? Question mark. Did not dodge. I don't know if we live this. We don't. Oh my god, dude. Like, how can you be so unlucky in these runs, man? How can you be so unlucky in these runs? Supering the perfect people that cannot be supered or should not be supered, man. I can't explain it. That look was used in Villatro. Honestly, based. We actually cooked so hard in that. Okay, this is still fine. Lock. Okay, that's okay too, I guess. All right, so it should be 100% damage reduction regardless here, which is good. Because the thing is, if we survive that rotation, wait, about 100% damage reduction there. Oh, it's only 90 because we don't have the other Omegas up yet. Yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. Anyways, I'm honestly surprised. I'm not surprised. Yeah, if we survive that, I don't know if there was a lose condition at that point, because then we would have just debuffed Rose all the way down to, you know, we would max his stats out, but then debuffed him at that point. It would have pretty much been a guaranteed win. Again, sucks that we're not hitting Rose, but we're hitting Rose with the AoE, but at the same time, it's just like we just need to get rid of these guys. We need to get out of this pretty quickly. All right, as long as I think they used both supers already, so I think we're good. Maybe they didn't. I don't recall. I don't think Zamasu's used a super yet, right? Really? Thank you. I was gonna say, come on now. Doubles, nice, double. Okay, we're dead again. Awesome. Let's see. No, I think we're just dead. Man, I really love to super that Omega in slot 3. I'm gonna tell you. No, we're gonna have to reset again. Have I told you guys how much I hate this fight? This fight is ridiculous. This fight is actually just not fair. Okay, they did lock the guy we wanted locked in slot 2. We don't want to use too many of the orbs. I mean, I do want 24 key though. But I do want to save some just so that he has that. Okay, sweet. The good thing about this team, there's not a lot of lose conditions outside of Omega being super for the 15th time. Outside of that, there really is not a lot of lose conditions on this team. Okay, well, he did super here, which is good. That's what we want. Okay, good. Even if Zamasu supers me, I do think we survive. I think. At least I hope so. I don't think there's a world we should die. All right. Good. All right. Awesome. He's locked. There's no way he can survive in this slot, right? We'll try it, but I don't really know if there's a world he survives this. I don't think he does. I hope he impresses me, but I don't think he does. There's no way. He's gonna get eviscerated in this slot. He's not getting eviscerated. I'm actually pretty shocked. It's gotta be debuffs that are keeping him alive, right? How in the world is he not being just shredded to pieces right now? And he has guard against this. He just dodged it anyway, so it didn't matter, but he had guard against that. Okay, well, honestly kind of shocked me how well he took that. I did not think he was going to. I would have preferred if you supered there. That's fine. We got rid of Zamasu on turn 2. That's huge. the tiny piece of leftover luck. I honestly, yeah. I just can't believe the fact that we're still alive in this fight right now. I mean, this is definitely a super, I think, unless we just broke the super with Omega, which would be great. But we'll see. Please say we broke the super. We did not break the super. How much is Rose taking off of this? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I actually don't know what I'm supposed to do at this point. Like, King, I spoke too soon. Oh my gosh, dude. It's just atrocious. I have $0 left. I can run GT Heroes again, I guess, but I don't know, man. That was kind of crazy. That I think that just broke me. Like I cannot believe we just lost that. We had the money to make any team we want. We chose absolute garbage. I can't believe this. Oh my gosh. Well, I would stick around more, but I literally can't. So we're just going to call this a defeat, and we'll come back for attempt 2 next week. We are going to win. We are going to win. We'll do some adjustments. We'll probably make it a little more interesting, but unfortunately, we're going to call this a defeat. I cannot believe we lost this. Unbelievable. Dude, the Rose Monster fight is something else, man. It is something else. But anyways, guys, I thank you for stopping by this stream. I appreciate you. I'll see you guys in the next one. You need an Undertale level of tournament. Honestly, I would keep attempting this if I had time. I don't. If I had more time, I would be here doing it. I just don't. So I appreciate you guys for stopping by. We'll do a part 2 next week. I'll make sure there's more time. I didn't realize I was going to struggle this bad in this. We'll see you guys in the next one.